PFMAP here. Basically every week I'll try to watch an anime and review it for you guys. Like I said before, anime like One Piece, Bleach, Fairy Tail and such will probably not be reviewed as they have way too much episodes and they take way too long for me to review. So, no, let's get to the main point. We shall be following the flow of reviewing my favorite anime from last season, with this being based off of a highly anticipated anime for me, Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. Legit, this anime was super hyped since I started reading the manga right before the anime was coming out. 12 episodes, only a subbed. Let's do this like I usually do. I will only be explaining the most important parts of this anime, like the character, story, setting, relations, voice acting, animation, music of the genre. We always start with the genre. It's school life, fantasy, romance, comedy, and supernatural. That's the gist of it. Now for the setting. The setting is based in what is known as the school, whose name I have forgotten and I refuse to Google it. But there is some special meaning about this school. You could say there are magic powers that exist per se, but no one other than the student council has any knowledge about them. Also, these magic powers are only gained by and usable by people who attend the school. Now for the characters, we'll be talking about 4 characters this week, as there are more than I should. There's more that I should talk about, but they would literally be spoiler heavy, so I'm not going to. First is Ryu Yamada, a delinquent of some sorts. He may be violent, but he's not a bad guy at all. He's known as a delinquent because of an incident that him and his best friend were forced to save a girl at the start of the year, and his best friend framed it all on him. He's pretty stupid, but he's always willing to help people, even if they aren't friends or anything. Second is Urara Shiraishi, a super smart girl and is always studying. She's very polite and about everything, and is always wanting to help Yamada, because he helped her not be alone anymore, as she was always alone due to her being really cute and smart, making everyone else jealous and bully her. Third is Torinosuke Miyamura, a candidate for the next student council president. He's pretty popular among the girls and is super chill guy and is always willing to help. He and Yamada have some sort of a one-sided gay friendship relationship, much to Yamada's displeasure. He's perverted as hell and is always trying to get a kiss from Shiraishi or Yamada. Fourth is Miyabi Ito, a girl who loves science fiction stuff and is hyper-go-lucky. I don't know how to describe her other than what I just said, other than the fact that she's making fun of Yamada for a lot of the show. She's the comic relief. She's the comic relief. Now for the story. Yamada one day was walking up the stairs and he happened to see Shiraishi higher up on the stairs. He then remembers a lecture he got from a teacher to be more like her, since she's super smart and studies all the time and she never skips class. This gets Yamada kind of pissed off, and he decides to walk up the stairs faster than her, and he accidentally trips on the stairs, bumps into Shiraishi, and they both fall. They wake up a few seconds or so later and realize that their bodies are switched. They then decide to figure out how to switch them. They then find out that they can switch by kissing, and they want to find out about more about this ability, since it seems whoever Yamada kisses, they switch bodies with. That's the plot. They start to find other people with different abilities too, but I won't talk about them to avoid spoilers. Now for the animations. Top notch. I love them. Bright, colorful, and they fit the setting very well. Now for the voice actors. I liked them a lot. They fit who they played and they were very memorable. A few of them even voiced characters from other anime this season, which is really cool. Now for the music. The opening and ending are the bomb. I loved them both. Background music is nice too, fits the settings really well. Now for the rating part of these reviews. As a rating, I will split up into 5 rating categories: the voice acting, animation, story, characters, and overall enjoyability. And we always start with voice acting, 20 out of 20. Some are very memorable, and they're just really good at voice actors overall. They fit who they play, and I'm just glad that they're really good and they fit who they play. Sometimes it just pisses me off when they don't get good voice actors for characters that need them, and they got some really good ones this year. Season. Time. Story, 18 out of 20. Alright, I believe the concept is perfect. The way they go around it is perfect, but they fucked up a few things that just makes it harder for them to have a sequel season. This is spoilery, so you can click over here to skip. I'll give you a second. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so Ushio, Yamada's technical old best friend, is the main villain for the next arc, and in the manga he doesn't help the group at all during the last few episodes, which in the anime he does for some reason. This ruins the pretense that Ushio has his own agenda. Without growing the dislike for Ushio, we can't really understand his reasoning for the next arc, which ruins it. It's not like they can't figure something out, it just doesn't stay faithful to the manga, and it kind of ruins the chance of a good sequel season. Characters 15 out of 20. I love the main characters and the main characters they introduce later as well. My problem is the existence of the two main side characters who are in the same club as Yamada and Shiraishi. They are likable characters, but they get no screen time unless it is a gag or a help out of random situations. No backstory, no reason to like them other than comic relief, which is depressing because I feel like I could really like these characters a lot more if they were actually important. Oh, and there's one character who they introduce later in the season, and they completely gloss over how important his ability is. It's almost like Yamada's, and they treat it as a big phenomenon in the manga, but they don't treat it like it in the anime. I don't know why, but it's so important, and it's annoying. Enjoyability, 13 out of 20. It was rushed, 100% rushed. For all the things that happened in the manga to where they ended it in the anime, they skipped a lot of important realization, time to feel bad for some characters, and time to speculate. I understand that they only had 12 episodes to work with, but honestly, they left so much out that it depressed me. Some of the girls' arcs were just too short, and they just sped them up way too fast. I really like some of these characters, and they glossed over them so fast, it makes me mad. They could have tried for at least 13 to maybe a 20 episode season like they used to back in the day. Please bring that back. Overall score, 86 out of 100, 86%. If 15 episode seasons existed, this anime needed one. An A grade for this anime. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the description, there should be a link to watch it free on Crunchyroll. Thank you guys for watching. Scott Pilgrim FMAB out. See you guys next time.